Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. Unfortunately, I'm sure a lot of you have already heard that Deciem, the owners of some of my favourite skincare brands such as the Ordinary, Hylamide and NIOD, plan on increasing their prices across the whole range of their skincare from the 1st of February. Obviously, I'm really disappointed to see some of my favourite skincare products increase in price, but I do applaud Deciem for giving us a little bit of forewarning, which allows us to stock up on some of our favourites while they're at the current lower price point. That's exactly what I plan to do, and in today's video, I want to share with you my Deciem favourites, the products that I'll be stocking up on now that we can get them at that lower price, and honestly, I think could work wonders for your own skincare routine. I want you to sit back, relax as we talk my Deciem favourites. Now, before we get into this video, quick little announcement to say that all the products I mentioned in today's video, and there's quite a few because honestly, some of these are my Holy Grail skincare products, they're all linked in the description box below. Those links are actually affiliate links, which means the channel gets a small percentage of commission based on anything that you purchase through that link. This is all at no extra cost to you, the guys, the consumer, but here on Mad About Skin, we donate all of our commission generated through affiliate links to charity. During the Deciem sale period in November, we actually raised over £9,000, which we're in the process of distributing as we speak. So if you did want to stock up on any of your favourites before the price increase, if you could use the links in the description box below, it's one way of getting some of your favourite skincare, but also making sure that you can do a little bit of a donation to charity at the same time. It's win-win-win, ding, ding, ding. Just promise me that whilst you're down there, you'll also give this video a thumbs up and a like. I want to get the message out there that this price rise is happening, so for anyone that's as big a fan of Deciem like myself, can jump in there and shop their favourites before they have to pay some extra coin. By giving the video a like, it's just one small way of helping me to achieve that. So once again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. But without further ado, shall we cut the waffle and just jump straight on in? Now, this price rise has been announced as taking effect from the 1st of February. It means we don't have a whole lot of time to shop before it takes place. The price changes are actually going to vary territory from territory. Whilst that seems a little bit confusing, actually the reason for this is Deciem haven't put the price up of any of their products for 4 years. And in that 4-year period, there's been lots of changes to currency, which means actually if you look at the cost of products across various different locations, actually they vary wildly. So some locations will see a higher rate of increase than others. I think based on the early indications of what Deciem have said, I think the Canadian market is going to see quite a significant uplift in terms of the price, but here in the UK we might not see such a big jump. Again, it's all to do with currency fluctuations, which is way over my head. I'm not an economist, so if anyone else knows a little bit more about that, feel free to share some details in the comment section. I think, now that they've given us a little bit of forewarning, we should always look to see the products that we're actually going to use in, say, the next 3 or 4 months, make that purchase while we can to save ourselves some hard-earned coin. I'm going to start with NIOD. The reason I'm starting here is I think NIOD is already the most expensive and luxury of the Deciem brands. It's also one of my favourites. I think their formulations are game-changing. 2 months ago, I did a bit of a trial where I just used NIOD products in my skincare routine exclusively for a month, and I was bowled over by the results. The only reason I don't continue to do that is just that price point was a little bit too high for me, but I've definitely got my favourites. If you want to see a video based on that experiment, I'll leave a link to it up there. Definitely one to check out. In terms of what I'm going to be purchasing now to stock up on from NIOD, there's a couple of products. First one was this. This is the Fractionated Eye Contour Concentrate. This is like my go-to eye cream, eye serum of the moment. I've tried so many over the years, and honestly, most of them do nothing but maybe a little light hydration. This kind of does it all. This bottle is fairly small, but 2 drops, 1 for each eye on a morning is all that you need. So I'd say this probably lasts me 4 or 5 months. I'll probably put a couple of bottles on order because that should see me through to what I hope is going to be the November sale that Deciem do every single year. I love this product. It helps with dark circles, discoloration, puffiness, inflammation, but it also helps to eliminate some of the fine lines and wrinkles, the crow's feet that I've definitely noticed have started to appear as I've entered into my mid-30s. By far and away, the best eye serum I think I've ever used, and one that, whilst it's a little bit more pricey, I don't ever want to be without. I'm also going to put on order this product, which is the Copper Amino Isolate Serum, their newer generation. This is like a game-changing peptide. It's packed full of copper peptides, which are going to help to boost the rates of collagen production in the skin, which eliminate the fine lines, wrinkles, bring back some firmness and elasticity. I noticed a result when I used this product after a week and a half, which honestly is super quick for topically applied skincare. I also find in the long term, I get such amazing results. I've desperately tried all the other copper peptides on the market, hoping that one of them will work as well so I can save a little coin, and honestly, none of them have. I think it all comes down to the technology that they use in this product, which means that more of those copper peptides get to where they need to be in the skin in order to be fully effective. You get a lot less wastage in this product, which is why when some people say, like, read the ingredients list, it tells you all you need to know, actually that's a bit misleading. The technology and the delivery mechanisms in products is just as important as the ingredients themselves, and this is just next level amazing. Yes, it's a little expensive, but honestly, I think it's totally worth it. One way I plan to reduce my overall spend on this product is by using it in an alternate way to this. This is the Hylamide Sub-Q Skin. I'm going to put one of each of these on order, and one day I'm going to use this, then the next day I'm going to use the Sub-Q Skin. They work in a very similar way. Honestly, I think the NIOD Copper Amino Isolate Serum is like a step above the Hylamide Sub-Q Skin, but you do get very similar results. By using this is like half the price of this one here in the UK, and so I think by alternating them, I'm going to save a little extra coin and make it just stretch a little bit further. I'm all about those quick wins for how we can still get great results but save a little coin, and I definitely would recommend this as a hack for like minimizing your overall spend on copper peptides. But these two are definitely game-changingly good for anti-aging skincare, and both are going on order. Finally, for NIOD, I'm putting two more products on order, and it's these two, the Photography Fluid Opacity 12 and the Flavanone Mud. Let's talk about the Photography Fluid. This is one of those products that never seems to get enough love in my book. This is a fantastic highlighter, color corrector, and hydrator in one. You put a little on the high points of the cheek, you get like an instant lift and a glow. It corrects any redness that you might have in that area, and it's just like a guaranteed glow up for the day. Yes, it's totally temporary and you wash it off in the evening, but for me, it's just one of those products I reach for day in, day out to kind of guarantee a cheat to a good skin day. It makes me feel better, boosts my self-confidence, and I'm all about that. It's also one of the cheapest products from NIOD, so whilst, yes, you're not getting long-term benefits, and I'd say it's almost like makeup rather than skincare, it's definitely one that I would recommend people try. They do an 8% and a 12%, go for the 12%. If you want that glow to the gods vibes, this delivers it in a bottle, and again, a little goes such a long way. I think one bottle of this will probably last me through to the, hopefully, fingers crossed, November sale, so it's definitely a really good investment. Now, when it comes to the Flavanone Mud Mask, honestly, one of my favourites, like instant fix. Again, guaranteeing you a good skin day. So the way that this works is it has the appearance of like a clay or a mud mask, but you put the thinnest possible layer on the skin. The thinner the layer, the better results that you get, in my opinion. You put it on and you think, okay, it's kind of not really doing anything. What's the point of this? Rather than giving us like a little bit of an orange glow up. You then apply water to it and rinse it off, and that's when the tingling takes over. It's the water that kind of activates this, and it gives a very light exfoliation, which is fantastic. It also decongests the skin like no other product I've tried. I mean, it's great if you have very oily or acne prone skin, but unlike a lot of other clay masks, it doesn't strip, it doesn't dry you. It leaves the skin feeling beautifully hydrated, super smooth, and again, if you use it on a morning, it's kind of a great way to cheat a good skin day for that whole day. Such a great product, and I probably use it like once or twice a week, which is more than enough to see those extra results. If you are buying this, put one of these, which is little spoons that you can get from NIOD on order at the same time, because whilst a little goes such a long way, it can get really hard to actually get your finger into this product. Get one of these little spoons, I think it's like £2. Definitely worth it, because these two together, just ease of application is key for me, and they work beautifully well together. Now let's come on to the Ordinary. I know a lot of people reach for the Ordinary because they're super affordable and drugstore priced. In fact, they're one of the most affordable skincare lines I think I've ever found. Even with a slight price increase, say, 50 cent here, 70 pence there, even with those increases, it's still going to be one of the best priced skincare brands around, which is why I'm not super mad that Deciem are putting the price up. I wish it wasn't happening, but when you think of like the inflationary pressures, the currency fluctuations, all that economic stuff, I think it's kind of the time that they should be putting the price up, having not done it for like 3 or 4 years. And even with that increase, the Ordinary is still where it's at, drugstore and affordable skincare. Two of the products that I definitely will be putting on order to stock up on are the two salicylic acids. This is the salicylic acid anhydrous solution, and this is the newly launched salicylic acid 2% solution. I've done reviews of both of these products separately, which I'll link in the description box below if you want to know more about either. I actually think they work differently for different skin types. So the anhydrous solution, fantastic if you have very dry skin, but you still have some congestion that you want to lift. Get rid of those blackheads, smooth the surface of the skin. The anhydrous solution gives you all of the benefits of salicylic acid, but it's also in a really hydrating base, an oil base of squalane, which means you won't get the drying, almost like the super matte feel that you get from some other salicylic acids. Amazing. The traditional salicylic acid solution is great if you have oily, acne-prone skin, because again, like traditional salicylic acids, it will just suck out and soak up some of that excess oil in the skin, removing it, give you a more matte look throughout the day. The reason I'm putting both of these on order is I tend to use this one, the anhydrous solution, on the nose, which I do get some dryness, and particularly in winter, but still get lots of blackheads. And I'll use the salicylic acid traditional serum as like a spot treatment. I like both of them. They're super inexpensive, so I have both on order and kind of use it where I need to on the skin to maximize the benefits of those salicylic acid, but kind of minimize the dryness. I'm of course going to be putting on order a couple of these, which is the Ordinary Lactic Acid 10%. Honestly, I know I bang on about this so often on the channel, but since switching from glycolic acid to lactic acid, my glow game has gone through the roof, as with it my skin confidence. I just get such better results, even though lactic acid is often seen as a much more gentle exfoliator than other alpha hydroxy acids. Don't let that fool you. You get all the glow. It also is a humectant, so it hydrates you, and it'll just smooth everything out. I would say if you've not tried lactic acid before, now is kind of the chance to. It's suitable for most skin types, about the most sensitive out there, and the Ordinary do a 5% and a 10%. If you have very sensitive skin, go for the 5%. Everyone else, dive into the 10%. And honestly, I don't think you'll look back. Such a fantastic and gorgeous, gorgeous product. And I'll put a couple on order because I use it about 3 times a week. Finally, I'm going to put these two on. We've got the Ordinary Azuraline solution and the Ordinary Matrixyl. This is another combination that I bang on about all the time on this channel. It's like my anti-aging duo superstars. So by mixing a couple of drops of each of these on a morning into the palm of my hand and applying it across the skin, it gives like that instant boost, that almost juice up to the skin where everything feels plump, more smooth. It diminishes the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, but also in the long term, it also has some anti-aging benefits. I actually learned this hack of combining these two from TikTok. Very few good hacks actually come from TikTok, but this is the exception. And honestly, I've been doing it every day since. They're super inexpensive. Both are peptides. The Azuraline targets dynamic fine lines and wrinkles, those caused by movement, and the Matrixyl is just an all-round collagen boosting, smoothing and hydrating peptide. Both fantastic together. And while some people say these two are also contained within the buffet, so why don't you just buy that? Actually, by buying them separately, you get a higher concentration than within the buffet, which is why I say, even though it's a bit of a faff to mix it in the palm of your hand, don't be fooled. Actually, buy them both separately, mix them together rather than reaching for the buffet, because I find you just get a little dial up in terms of the intensity of results, and it's definitely worth it. I do go through these because, like I say, I use them every single morning, so I'll put a couple of each on order to tide me through, again, hopefully to that November sale, which I'm keeping everything crossed for. So, there you have it, guys. A rundown of those products that I'll be stocking up on now before the Deciem price increase. There are, of course, loads of other products from both the Ordinary, NIOD and Hylamide that I absolutely love, but I think these are the core ones that I use day in, day out in my skincare routine, and the ones that I think give maximum benefit and value. I would love to know any of the products that you're planning on stocking up on, so sound off in the comments section below. And wherever you are in the world, guys, stay safe, stay well, and love your skin. Take care. Bye.